Okay. Stop everything. I have a very important question for you, and I need you to be honest with me. Have you ever walked into a coffee shop, someone looked at you and said, "What can I get for you?" And your brain just disappeared? Like, gone. Total silence. You forgot every English word you ever learned. You just pointed at a picture on the menu and said, "That one, please." No words, just a finger and a prayer.
Oh, we have all been there, my friend. All of us. Even me. The first time I tried to order a coffee in another language, I said the wrong size, wrong milk, wrong everything. I got a giant cold drink with no sugar when I wanted a small hot coffee. I drank it anyway. It was terrible.
That is so sad, but also very funny. Look, today we're going to fix all of that. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to say. You will feel calm, you will feel confident, you will walk into any coffee shop in any English-speaking country, and you will order like a pro, like a real coffee pro.
And we promise, no more pointing at pictures. Unless you really want to. That's okay too. But today, you get the words. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Hello. So happy you are here today. Whether you are watching on YouTube or listening on your favorite podcast app, welcome. You are in the right place.
Today's topic is so practical, so useful, so real. We are talking about how to order coffee in English. And I know what you're thinking. Max, it is just coffee. How hard can it be?
So hard. Because coffee shops in English-speaking countries, they have a lot of questions. A lot. What size? What milk? Hot or cold? Do you want syrup? Do you have a rewards card? What is your name? It's like a job interview, but for coffee.
Exactly. But do not worry. By the end of this episode, you will know all the key phrases, all the polite ways to ask, and all the smart ways to answer. You will be ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's start simple. You walk into a coffee shop, the person at the counter, we call them a barista. Say it with me. Ba-ris-ta. Good. The barista looks at you and says,
They say, "Hi, what can I get for you today?" Or sometimes, "Hi, what would you like?" Or sometimes just, "Hi, what are you having?" All of these mean the same thing. They want to know your order.
and the most basic, most simple thing you can say back is, "Can I have a coffee, please?" That is it. That is the foundation. Can I have a coffee, please? Simple, polite, perfect.
Try saying it right now. Seriously, say it out loud. Can I have a coffee, please? Go ahead. Don't be shy. Nobody is listening except you and us. Did you do it? We hope you did, because practicing out loud is the #1 most important thing you can do. Your mouth needs to practice. Your brain needs to practice. Every time you say these phrases, they become easier and easier.
You can also say, "I'd like a coffee, please." "I'd like" is short for "I would like." It sounds a little more polite, a little more smooth, like you do this every day. "I'd like a coffee, please."
Or you can be very casual and say, "One coffee, please." Short, fast, easy. Native speakers say this all the time, especially in busy cafes. "One coffee, please." And you point to the menu. Okay, some pointing is allowed.
A little bit, but now you have 3 ways to start your order. Let me say them all. Can I have a coffee, please? I'd like a coffee, please. One coffee, please. Beautiful. You already have tools.
Now, which coffee do you want? This is very important because a coffee shop is not just coffee. It's a whole world, a whole universe of coffee.
Let's go through the most common ones. First, espresso. Say it S-press-O. This is a very small, very strong coffee. Just a little cup, but very powerful, like a tiny superhero.
A tiny superhero. I love that. Next, Americano. Say it Americano. This is espresso plus hot water. It's stronger than regular coffee. Many people love it. Very popular.
Next, cappuccino. Ca-ba-chi-no. This is espresso plus steamed milk plus a lot of foam on top. It's creamy, it's beautiful. It looks like a little cloud in your cup.
Then we have latte. Say it latte. This is espresso plus a lot of steamed milk. Less foam than a cappuccino. Very smooth, very creamy, very popular with beginners. If you're not sure what to get a latte. You'll probably love it.
And then mocha. Mo-ca. This is a latte but with chocolate. Coffee plus milk plus chocolate. It tastes like dessert. It's basically a hug in a cup.
A hug in a cup. And last but not least, cold brew and iced coffee. These are cold coffee drinks. Perfect for summer. Perfect for hot days. Cold brew is made differently. It's smoother and less bitter. And iced coffee is just regular coffee poured over ice.
So now you know the names. Let's put them in a sentence. You say, "Can I have a latte, please?" Or, "I'd like an iced coffee, please." Or, "1 cappuccino, please." Easy, right? Try it. Pick your favorite coffee and say the sentence.
Okay, next question. The barista will probably ask you, what size would you like? Or small, medium, or large. So you need to know your sizes.
In most regular coffee shops, you have small, medium, and large. Simple. But, and here's an important but, in some famous chains like Starbucks, the sizes have different names. They say tall, grande, and venti.
Which is confusing because tall usually means big, but in Starbucks, tall is actually the small size. I know, it doesn't make sense. You're not crazy, but now you know.
So, if someone asks what size, you can say small, please, medium, please, large, please. Or you can say the smallest one, please, or the biggest one, please, if you forget the exact words. That's totally fine. People understand.
Very good tip, Lily. You do not need to be perfect, you just need to communicate. And people are usually very happy to help you.
Now, here's where things get a little more detailed. The barista might ask you, what milk would you like? In modern coffee shops, there are many options.
You have whole milk, that's regular, full milk, skimmed milk, that's low-fat milk, less fat, oat milk, made from oats, very popular right now, almond milk, made from almonds, and soy milk, made from soybeans.
So you say, with oat milk, please, or can I have it with almond milk? Or if you don't want milk at all, black, please. A black coffee means no milk, no cream, just pure coffee.
And also, there's sugar and sweetness. The barista might ask you, would you like any sugar? You can say, 1 sugar, please, or 2 sugars, please, or no sugar, thank you, or can I have a little sugar, please? A little means not much, just a small amount.
Also, many coffee shops have flavored syrups, vanilla, caramel, hazelnut. You can ask, can I add vanilla syrup, please? Or the barista might say, would you like any syrup? And you just say, yes, vanilla, please, or no, thank you.
Wait, stop right there. I need to ask you something. Do you make this mistake? This is a mistake that so many English learners make, and it makes the whole order confusing. Are you ready?
Tell them, Max. Tell them the big mistake.
Okay, the big mistake is saying I want instead of I'd like or can I have. Now, I want isn't wrong, technically, but it sounds a little rude, a little too strong, like you're demanding something, not asking politely. For example, I want a coffee sounds a bit sharp, but I'd like a coffee or can I have a coffee, that sounds friendly, polite, warm. That's what native speakers say.
Yes, this is so important. In English, politeness is in the small words. Please, thank you, I'd like. These tiny words make a big difference. People will smile at you, they will feel good, and you will feel good too.
So from now on, practice I'd like and can I have every single time, okay? Good. Let's keep going.
Okay, now let's put everything together. We're going to do a mini role play. Max, you're going to be the barista. I'm going to be the customer. Ready?
Ready? Let me put on my imaginary barista apron. Okay, I'm ready. Hi there. Welcome. What can I get for you today?
Hi, I'd like a medium latte, please.
Of course. What milk would you like? Regular, oat, or almond?
Oat milk, please.
Great. Hot or iced?
Hot, please.
Any sugar or syrup?
Just one sugar, please.
Perfect. Can I get a name for the order?
Lily.
Great, Lily. That'll be $4.50, please.
Thank you.
Taking off my imaginary apron now. Did you see how smooth that was?
And do you notice? Every answer was short and clear. You do not need to say long sentences. Oat milk, please. Hot, please. One sugar, please. Short, clear, perfect.
And the barista asked for a name. This happens a lot in big coffee shops. They write your name on the cup, so when your coffee is ready, they call your name. Very simple. You just say your name. Lily, Max. Easy.
Now, let's talk about paying. This is the final step. The barista will say, that'll be amount, please, or that comes to amount. So if your coffee costs £3 or $3, they say, that'll be £3, please.
And you can say, here you go, when you give the money or your card. Or, can I pay by card, please, if you want to use a credit or debit card? Or, do you take contactless? Contactless means you tap your card or phone to pay. Very modern, very fast.
And at the end, always say thank you. Always. It costs you nothing. It makes everyone happy. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Beautiful. Done.
Also, sometimes you wait for your coffee and it takes a little time, and you want to know where it is. You can politely ask, "Excuse me, is my coffee ready?" Or, "Sorry, I'm still waiting for my latte." Very polite, very natural.
And if the coffee is wrong, don't panic. You can say, "Excuse me, I think there's a mistake. I ordered a latte, but this is an Americano." Said with a smile, no problem. Everyone makes mistakes. The barista will fix it.
Hey, stay with us, because at the end of this video, we have a bonus phrase, a secret phrase. This is something most English learners do not know, but native speakers say it all the time. It will make you sound so natural. You do not want to miss it.
Trust us, it is a good one. Keep watching.
Okay, it is your turn. We're going to do a mini role play. I will be the barista. You are the customer. Ready? This is fun. Imagine you are in a cafe right now. You walk in, I look at you and say,
Go on, say it, Max.
"Hi there, welcome. What can I get for you today?"
Pause the video and say your order out loud. Don't be shy. Say, "Can I have a," or "I'd like a," and say the type, size, and milk. Go for it.
Did you do it? We hope you did, because practicing out loud is the #1 most important thing you can do. Your mouth needs to practice. Your brain needs to practice. Every time you say these phrases, they become easier and easier.
Now, let's do a quick quiz. I'm going to say 3 sentences. You tell me which one sounds most polite. Ready? Number 1, give me a coffee. Number 2, I want a coffee. Number 3, I'd like a coffee, please. Which is best? Think about it.
Number 3, I'd like a coffee, please. Perfect. Number 1 sounds like a command, too strong. Number 2 sounds a little blunt. Number 3, polite, warm, friendly. That is what we want.
One more. The barista asks you, what milk would you like? You want oat milk. What do you say? That's right. Oat milk, please. Or, can I have oat milk, please? Both are perfect.
Okay, let's do a quick recap. These are your 5 most important phrases for ordering coffee in English. Listen, repeat, remember.
Number 1. Can I have a coffee, please? Your basic order. Use this every time.
Number 2. I'd like a large latte, please. Polite and smooth. Sounds very natural.
Number 3. Oat milk, please. When the barista asks about milk. Short and clear.
Number 4. Can I pay by card, please? For when you pay with a card.
And number 5, for when you want to be extra natural, extra smooth, extra confident. Could I also get a? This is how you add something to your order. Like, could I also get a muffin, please? Or, could I also get a glass of water?
Beautiful. 5 phrases. That is all you need. Say them again with us. Can I have a coffee, please? I'd like a large latte, please. Oat milk, please. Can I pay by card, please? Could I also get a muffin, please? Perfect.
Okay, you stayed. You are amazing. Here's your bonus phrase. Are you ready? This is a phrase native speakers use all the time, and almost nobody teaches it.
The phrase is, to have here or to take away. Or the barista asks you this. It means, do you want to drink your coffee in the cafe or do you want to take it with you in a cup to go?
In American English, they say for here or to go. In British English, they say eat in or take away. All the same idea. You just say to have here, please, if you're staying, or to take away, please, if you're leaving.
Or in American style, for here, please, or to go, please. Super simple once you know it, but if you've never heard it before, the first time a barista says that to you, your brain stops working.
True. I remember the first time someone said for here or to go to me, I said yes, just yes. That's not an answer. Yes is not an answer. But now you know, now you're ready.
Okay, my friend, you made it to the end, and we are so proud of you. Seriously, learning a new language takes courage. Every word you learn, every phrase you practice, that's a step forward. And today, you took many steps.
You now know how to walk into a coffee shop and order with confidence. You know the types of coffee. You know the sizes. You know how to talk about milk and sugar. You know how to pay. And you have your bonus phrase. You are ready.
So here's your challenge. This week, if you go to a coffee shop, try ordering in English. Even if you're nervous, even if your voice shakes a little, that's okay. That's how learning works. You try, you do it, and next time it's easier.
And if you don't live near an English coffee shop, practice at home. Look in the mirror. Look at your phone screen. Say, I'd like a medium oat milk latte, please. Say it 10 times. Say it until it feels comfortable, because your mouth needs to practice, not just your brain.
And we want to hear from you. Write in the comments, what is your favorite coffee? Tell us in English, even just one sentence. My favorite coffee is a cappuccino. That's enough. We read every comment. We love hearing from you.
Yes, tell us your coffee order. Let's make the comment section look like the world's biggest coffee shop. We love it.
Also, if you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up, share this with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe if you haven't already. We make new lessons every week, all designed to help you speak more naturally and feel more confident.
And speaking of next time, do you want to know what our next lesson is about? Next time, we're going to teach you how to order food at a restaurant in English. Full conversation, asking for the menu, ordering your meal, talking to the waiter, asking for the bill, all of it. You do not want to miss it.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep going. You are doing amazing. We believe in you. I'm Max.
And I'm Lily. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone, and go get yourself a coffee. You deserve it.